Good morning, good morning, good morning. I just want to talk about the Corey Holcomb matter. How did we get here? How did we get to a point where we have two lawyers dragged into the middle of a battle between Corey and Futon? I'm gonna give him some respect. Anton, Mr. Daniels. One thing about some people, loyalty is very important. If someone shares their platform with you and you're in the middle of a battle and you shared your platform with an attorney, you expect, because of his professionalism, because of the situation, and because you shared your national platform with him, you think, I'm still trying to figure out why you would have him on the show. But that's one thing I want to know. What made you have, maybe because you were in the middle of a divorce or a family law situation, maybe that's why you invited him on the show. I don't know. But you would think before he speaks on the situation, make the situation, that he would have given you a call. And I think that had he done that, I think the situation would not have escalated to the point that it has. So there's a beef, and the lead attorney goes on his backup channel and he talks about the situation. Oh, I don't even know if it's a backup channel. Was it the backup? Whatever. He went on his channel and he talked about the situation. And basically, I believe he said that Corey was wrong and could be prosecuted or penalized for going after a minor. When you're in the midst of the battle, when you really feel like people are after you personally, because this video just popped up out of nowhere, just like the Diddy video, it just pops up out of nowhere, and boom, you think because they posted, they meaning TMZ, Harvey, punk ass Harvey, um, posted the video. And not only did they post a 2-year-old video, they interviewed the woman that was hit or mushed in the video. And there's a whole history. And then they didn't seek out. And then here go punk ass Harvey. Oh, I asked Corey for comments. See, people don't understand, these are real lives. This is not a reality show. This is real life. These are real people. And these are people with real consequences. These are people with a history. It's not just content. It's just, we have become desensitized because Google pays people to talk shit about other people. Now, during the pandemic, these people held it down. They held it down. But now, as more celebrities are coming over and YouTube is trying to become more professional, really become a brand, like a TV, they're gonna soon push out the content creators. So just be prepared. They're not gonna continue to waste their dollars on people when they got bigger, and they fixing the algorithms to not, promote us peasants. I'm not a content creator. I don't do thumbnails. I just come in here. I just want to speak. I just want to do God's will. I want to talk about maturity and character development with a little fun here and there, because Victoria's really, she tickles me. Victoria, Brorilla, Scarface, she tickles me. But I just want to come in. I want to do God's will. I'm not with the Mm-mm. And it saddens me to see two black attorneys, because I know what we have to do in this country. Because having a law degree is one of the top degrees you can have of power in this country. You can do a lot of good with your law degree if you get the right position and access. But it won't be easy, because the devil don't want you there. I spent 10 years in my room, away from people socially, just studying, training, getting trained legally by top-notch law firm attorneys in the game, in the litigation game. And I'm not a litigator. I'm not the actual person who goes in and argues the case, the motions, although I can. I'm the one that helps prepare the case, that looks at the evidence and tell them if it's relevant or if it's not. Managing attorneys to do that. That's what I do. And so it saddened me. So I think a courtesy call from the lead attorney before he posted would have cured this. It would have done. So he goes and does a video. Corey sees it and he's hurt. He's hurt. He's already in the middle. He wants all his allies on deck. He wants anybody that supports him on deck. And so he says something because he's mad. He goes in, and he's a comedian. He's a comedian by profession. That is his profession. And you can't turn your profession on and off like that. Like, I'm always thinking as an attorney, if I see something, you can't turn it off. It's hard once your mind is trained like that. And then the lead attorney reaches out to his attorney. He wanted to talk about it. I don't know why he wanted to talk about the attorney. When I represented Tammy, she's my most high-profile client that I had. When I represented Tammy Roman, I think from what we did is I went after Kenny Anderson's pension to get her back child support. So, and I was very successful. But TMZ contacted me. I don't know how TMZ contacted me, because the paperwork that we put in to save Tammy money, I just did all the paperwork and told Tammy what to do. That's how we did it. That's how, because, I said, this is how we're going to do it. Another attorney here in Georgia taught me this. I didn't know how to go after the pension of the NFL of professional athletes to get back child support. She taught me. And Tammy's so smart, she did everything I told her to do. And the reason why I didn't go in actually on the paperwork and submit it is because I'm here in Georgia and I didn't have a trust account or at the time. I didn't understand I could still go. I didn't have a trust account open or a business account because I wasn't out there. I was just helping people. I wasn't in private practice. But if I can help you get some money, that's the kind of attorney I am. I help several people get their money from TV One, from the Writers Guild. I've done all this in the background, very quiet. I just help people. That's when I get depressed. That's what I do. I help people. My mother was dying and she had died, and that's how I grieve. I go and find little projects to help people. But that's coming to an end soon. I'm take care of these last matters, pro bono matters, and then it's over. It's done. So, a common courtesy call would have not escalated to this point. So, the lawyer was going to go on a show and talk to the lead attorney because he's trying to build his channel too. He got a channel on here. He said he only have 2 subscribers. I got to find him so I can be his third. He comes on here. He says, "Oh, I'll talk to the lead attorney." Then he finds out some things. Some things trouble him, but he said, "I'll go on this platform because it's, quid pro quo. I help you, you help me." But he talks to Corey. Talks to Corey. Corey says, "That Negro came after me. They saw the video. They didn't like it. So he withdrew." That pissed Lee off. So Lee goes, that pisses us off. He doesn't say anything initially when Corey comes for him. He doesn't say anything. Then Corey comes back again because Corey's mad. I'm not saying what Corey's behavior is right or wrong. But when somebody's hurting, that's not the time to chastise them. That's not the time to reprimand them. That's not the time. It's just not the time. There's a time and place. But you two are content creators. You guys get a check. So your time is of the essence for you. You got to get it while it's hot. So now Lee gets mad because Lee's like, "Wait a minute. I was going to not say anything, but you already said something." He proceeds to go on his channel and really start taking shots at Corey's attorney because he did not come on his show. Because he backed out. Now, once you did that, all gloves are off at this point. They're just some lawyers you should not mess with. You looked at that attorney. You saw what he did for a living. You saw he had a baby face. And you didn't think he was going to come back with the business. And he came back with the business. He came back with the business. He handled business. You come from me, I come from you. And one thing VS told me, she said this on an interview, what I got from her, there's no rules. We ain't like Michelle Obama. She says, when they go low, we go high. No, we go to hell. We go to hell. That means, now I have rules of combat, but I can't tell anybody how to handle their rules. Were there jokes, inappropriate jokes about children? Yes, because I don't play when it comes to children. There isn't anything funny. But in his comedy, which is shock jockish, he's really telling you women, look, you have your little kids. There are predators out there. There are men who will take advantage of your kid. Okay? You men, you got to watch yourself when people have teen daughters. Okay? And the hormones are popping all over the place. You have to be careful. You have to keep a distance between people and their children. I made it a rule. I dated one guy with a child. One time. I met him through church. I said I would never do it again because the baby mama gave me HELL. I was catching strays, and I said I will. The rule was you could not have any kids, and I had every right to be like that because I was young in my 20s. Now, as you get over in your 50s and you start dating, most men have a kid or two somewhere, okay? But in my 20s, I could set that kind of parameter, and I said this will be the last time I ever date a man with a child, with a baby mama. It wasn't the child, it was the baby mama. And I kept my promise. Every guy that I dated after that point, which wasn't many, no kids. No kids. No kids. And in his humor, he's teaching people. Now these are predatory. It was jokes. Mostly it's tasteful, and some of y'all on this pedo tip and stuff, and putting, you know, thinking like that. But that's how predators think about kids. That's his brand of comedy. I don't like it, but I'm not gonna get up here and do 50 videos telling the man that's inappropriate until I hear proof that this man acted upon that. Because why would he think about it, predators not going to tell you that they are predators. Now, if I didn't see a video like with Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears, no comedy. Nah. You took it physical. There isn't anything funny about child molestation. Nothing. And when you embark on that brand of comedy, okay, you got to be prepared for the consequences. See, in life, one thing I have noticed coming out here between 50, 60, no, let's start with 40. Let's start 40. 40, 50, 60, and 70-year-olds. The one thing that's frightening is how immature they are emotionally. They call it emotional intelligence. They hurt you. Then when you respond, they're like, why are you responding like that? Oh, and then here come people. Oh, he's unprofessional. He doxed Lee because they like Lead Attorney, because Lead Attorney is a content creator. Oh, he doxed him. Nah, he should not. He came for my brother unnecessary. It was nude. It was nasty. It was uncalled for. If he didn't show up, then he didn't show up. You should have kept your beef between you and Corey. But you took it out on his attorney. And that's how we got here right now. That's why we're here right now. All it took was a common courtesy call before you post. I'm done.